Today, I'm going to be going over my first trade breakdown on my live account with you guys and just show you my thought process from pre-market to execution to exiting. And I'm going to hop over here on my TradeZella where I have everything documented and just go through what I was thinking. As you can see here, I had my pre-market prep planned. This was taken during the Asia session. I was watching the Forex pair and the futures. I actually traded them alongside each other, but we're going to look at the live account, even though I did take the same trade on my futures account as well. So from the beginning, after my top-down analysis, my bias started out bullish. I really wanted to see a break of this downward trend line to go long. And one thing I was really struggling with in the past is whenever I wasn't giving myself the opportunity to flip the bias, I was missing out on a lot of trades. So moving forward, I've been marking out an opportunity to also flip my bias if the setup presents itself. So not only was I looking for the long, I told myself that if I saw it stay below the downward trend line and below this area of support or resistance, then I would consider a short. So as you can see over here, that's what happened. There was a candle with strong volume that went down, and then I prefer a 2 or 3 candle confirmation. So after the second candle, here you'll see that I entered. It did initially go against me, but I held, and then it continued down some more. But what happened is I started seeing these, crazy wicks. And one thing that I do struggle with is that my take profit was set right at this line, and I exit when I saw the screen candle, and then it went ahead and hit the take profit. And this happens to me often, and I'm trying to get better at holding. I'm surprised that I wasn't a little better at holding, given that this was my smaller account. It's not as painful to let the trade play out versus had it been on my prop account. So as you can see, this actually here was the same exact trade. This was the Forex trade, and this was the futures trade on my prop account. I did get in a little bit later, so I kind of didn't follow my rules to a T, and I felt like I kind of chased it. I do have a playbook for when I don't exactly follow my trade. So I went ahead and labeled this one FOMO versus the original trade. Actually followed all the rules for this strategy. It was in my zone. The price stayed below the area. The candle closed with momentum. I saw 2 candles in the direction of the short that was appearing. I did go ahead and mark that I exit at the key level. I gave myself a little benefit of a doubt because it was close to the key level, but really, to me, it was a bit early. I should have let it play out. So, yeah, that's my recap on that trade. I want to do better at sharing these with you guys so there's more transparency on how I trade. The thing is, I just recently switched my strategy. I'd been trading mostly trend lines, and I made some adjustments, and I'm going to be moving forward with that strategy instead for 2026. So I'm happy to be documenting this. Any feedback is greatly appreciated. I'm doing pretty well on this small account. And these little numbers are a bit of an adjustment for me because I have always been trading. As you can see, this looks like a big number, but this was me trading my evals, working towards a payout, which I hadn't reached yet. So now I'm shifting to doing both and not putting so much pressure on those prop counts. I really want to focus on trading live and trading well. So thank you for being here. If you find this valuable, give me a like and a follow. I love your support, and thank you for watching.